Every morning, that familiar wave of dread washes over us as we face another day at the office. The alarm rings, signaling the start of more. This pervasive office exhaustion isn't Walk into any corporate building and you'll often see the same sight. Rows of tired workers hunched over their keyboards. The once vibrant morning energy slowly fades into a muted office atmosphere, filled with quiet sighs. It's a silent epidemic of low energy and quiet resignation. This constant drain isn't just about long hours. It's a deep-seated mental burnout that many professionals experience daily. We feel perpetually weighed down, our minds struggling to find clarity or motivation. It's as if our bodies are giving up, and our spirits follow suit, trapped in a cycle. Meet Sarah, a dedicated professional whose days often blurred into a monotonous cycle of tasks. Her slumped figure became a permanent fixture at her desk, mirroring the quiet hum of the gray office. She felt a profound sense of mental burnout, a heavy fog clouding her every thought. Each morning brought a familiar dread, reflected in her sad expression as she powered on her computer. Despite being physically present, a crushing low energy made even simple actions feel monumental. The joy she once found in her work had completely vanished, leaving only quiet despair. This wasn't just occasional fatigue. It was a pervasive, deep-seated weariness that clung to her daily. Sarah found herself trapped in a cycle of emotional exhaustion, questioning her own capabilities. The once vibrant world outside her window seemed distant, a stark contrast to her internal dimness. Sarah's mental burden visibly weighed her down, manifesting as a pervasive poor posture that became her default. Her shoulders, once strong, now perpetually rounded forward, seemed to carry the invisible weight of her exhaustion. This constant physical slump mirrored her inner fatigue, a silent testament to her struggle. Day after day, Sarah found herself in a deep hunchback, her gaze fixed downward, unable to lift her eyes from the screen or the floor. This strained position invited constant physical discomfort, a dull ache settling deep in her back and neck. It felt like her body was closing in, literally trapping her. The relentless poor posture and resulting physical discomfort contributed to an inescapable cycle, amplifying her sense of being trapped. Sarah's body felt heavy, her chest constricted, making every breath a shallow struggle. A quiet desperation began to stir within her, a growing need for something to change this debilitating pattern. Despite the heavy slump and persistent aches, a subtle shift occurred. Sarah caught a glimpse of her reflection in the dark screen, a momentary pause in her routine. A thoughtful gaze replaced her usual vacant stare, a fleeting moment of quiet self-reflection. she felt a vague, unsettling urge for something to change. One afternoon, a slender sunbeam pierced the office gloom, landing softly on her hunched shoulders. Almost involuntarily, Sarah slowly lifted her head, her tired eyes following the shimmering light upwards. This small act of looking up, away from her desk, was a tiny rebellion against the gravitational pull of her posture and mood. That fleeting interaction with the sunbeam sparked an unfamiliar sensation. A quiet but persistent curiosity. A burgeoning realization began to form, whispering that her current state wasn't inevitable. She felt an urgent, desperate need to find a way out of this physical and mental cage, searching for a solution to her constant exhaustion. Sarah, driven by her quiet desperation, turned to her computer screen, hoping for an answer. She started searching for links between physical discomfort and persistent sadness, typing in her symptoms. This initial quest, a quiet act of self-preservation, began to reveal unexpected connections. Her late-night research led her down countless digital rabbit holes, unearthing psychology journals and brain diagrams. She devoured research articles, noticing patterns emerge about body language and emotional states. A powerful scientific truth about how her physical frame impacted her mental well-being was slowly becoming clear. Then, a light bulb moment clicked into place, illuminating years of unaddressed tension. She realized her constant slouch wasn't just physical, it was trapping her brain in a state of low mood. This profound aha moment offered a new path forward, a genuine glimmer of hope. Our bodies are incredibly interconnected, far beyond what meets the eye. When we adopt a slumped or closed posture, our brain interprets this as a sign of stress or defeat. This physical signal immediately impacts the delicate flow of hormones throughout our entire system, influencing our internal state. A closed, hunched posture actually signals to your brain that you're in danger or experiencing defeat. This triggers a stress response, increasing levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. Conversely, simply opening your posture can begin to reduce this harmful cortisol, telling your body it's safe. This isn't just about reducing stress, however. An open, upright posture actively stimulates the release of beneficial neurotransmitters. When you stand or sit tall, your brain gets signals to produce more serotonin. Our feel-good hormone. It's a direct biological boost to your mood and energy. Armed with her new understanding, Sarah began small, incorporating gentle stretching into her workday. She started with conscious effort, reminding herself to roll her shoulders back and lift her chin, even for just a few moments. These initial, intentional adjustments were her first steps toward reclaiming her physical frame. She learned that even subtle adjustments like slightly shifting her weight or gently aligning her spine could make a difference. It wasn't about perfection immediately, but about consistent, repeated actions. Sarah understood that forming a new habit required patience, turning each small correction into a building block. Every time her shoulders started to slump, Sarah practiced mindful posture, gently guiding herself back to an open, expansive stance. These conscious efforts began to chip away at her usual fatigue. She noticed a faint, unfamiliar flicker of lightness and a slight uplift in her energy, a quiet promise of change. She started incorporating these adjustments into her routine, making them consistent daily habits. Each small, mindful correction was a step toward progressive improvement, slowly unwrapping her true self. This consistent effort began to subtly shift her internal state day by day. Like a flower slowly opening its petals to the morning sun, her subtle smile became more frequent and genuine. She noticed moments of spontaneous joy, a gentle blossoming of her spirit that surprised her and her colleagues alike. A new lightness filled her days. These integrated daily habits were now powerfully reshaping her internal landscape and productivity. Her energy levels were steadily climbing, and the persistent brain fog began to lift, making her more present and alert. The changes were becoming undeniably noticeable. Sarah now glided into the vibrant office, her steps purposeful and light. No longer did she slump, but walked with an undeniable confidence, radiating a newfound vitality that seemed to light up the room. Her active posture was a visible testament to her internal shift. At her desk, Sarah's focus sharpened, tackling complex tasks with ease and efficiency. Her shoulders were back, chest open, embodying a positive mindset that translated directly into improved output. This new posture enabled her to sustain high energy levels throughout the workday. Colleagues noticed her bright, engaging demeanor and contagious enthusiasm. Sarah wasn't just doing her job, she was thriving, her positive mindset inspiring those around her. She had fully transformed into a high-energy, active person, reflecting her corrected frame and bright colors. Sarah's journey culminates in this breathtaking truth, echoing across an inspiring landscape as a new day dawns. Her open posture is now a symbol of an open mind, a frame for endless possibilities. This enduring message reminds us that personal transformation truly begins from within, radiating outward. Bathed in the golden light of a sunrise against an open sky, we see Sarah's confident silhouette, a testament to her renewed spirit. She embodies lasting well-being, standing tall, no longer bound by the weight of her past struggles. This isn't just about posture, but about reclaiming one's inner strength. Her vibrant energy is now a beacon, a living example of how aligning your physical frame can utterly reshape your mental landscape. This profound shift has unlocked not just happiness, but a powerful foundation for all future endeavors. Imagine the possibilities when your mind is truly free.